What's going on, peoples? Want to give a thanks for seeing another day. Getting me on these highways and byways. I thank God for getting me here to my destination safe and sound. I want to make a video for obtaining the CDLs. Get a lot of people asking me, what they got to do and, which way they should go. There's two ways. For the guys that's single or kids may be grown or, whatever, or they have, a structured house where, the kids is being taken care of, because I know that's like the big issue. I would go with a CDL job training, or a job that offers CDL training. I always thought that was the best, because you can go there as your one-stop shop. It's your one-stop shop. You can, once you get done training, they go ahead and put you with a trainer, and then you get your own truck and you're out on your own. I always thought that was the best deal to take. If you're going to something like that, it's best that you call, ask what they have to offer. Is it room and board? Is it paid orientation? Is it paid? Are you getting paid while you're being trained? Just stuff like that. What should you bring? What is required out of you? All of these things need to be asked, because like I said, one thing's for sure, you're away from your family, so you want to make sure that you're going to be taken care of. And most of the time they will take care of their people, because they're investing in you. But yeah, just what you should bring, even when you bring in stuff, I wouldn't even be packing a whole bunch of stuff, because after you're done with the schooling part, you'll be in a truck with another guy just showing you the ins and outs of out here on the road. So pack light, you'll be in somebody else's truck using their space. So just pack light, probably some, 5 outfits and a couple, and then, lots of underclothes and deodorant, the bare essentials. The avenue that I took, I went to a school training facility, and that's All-State Career in Baltimore. That was a real good place, for me. I did the weekends while maintaining my job at McDonald's. Shout out to all my McDonald people, that I was getting it in with. We had nice times up in there. But, I was doing my weekend thing, CDL training. And it was good. That school was very helpful. Even for the fellas who had felonies and stuff, they was working, finding ways to work with you in order for you to get hired. And that's one thing with them, is that you will not graduate, or you will not leave that school without finding a job. They work hard to try to find you a job. It's been a while since I've been there, but I'm hoping that everybody's still there. But when I was there, they worked really hard on trying to find all their students a job with and without felonies, or with whatever blemish you got. They'll work with you. They have certain companies that they're affiliated with that will hire students because that's a reputable school. A lot of times we go to these schools and then try to get education, but once you're done out of there, there's nowhere for you to go. What I'm saying? There's nowhere. The education that you got is just as worthless as the piece of paper that it's on. What I'm saying? Because you're not able to use it. So I really like that they was able to find you a job. What I'm saying? And that's what you want. You actually want work. You want to work in the career that you've been studying in. But that's pretty much it. You just, I posted up. I will post up all the jobs that have CDL training. You just call them up and ask them questions. Is there paid orientation? Am I going to be paid while I'm being trained? What should I bring? What is required out of me? what are y'all looking for on the on your regular driving license? Is there regional? Do y'all offer regional or over the road? Now, most companies, they want you to do over the road, but there are also companies that offer regional, and regional is basically it's just a certain section of the map that you normally run. So all my people that's on the East Coast, Delaware bound, they probably get you a Northeast regional. That's anywhere from probably like Maryland on up to Maine. And as far as out, it's probably maybe Ohio. You know what I'm saying? But you'll be just running that area. You'll be running that area, and most likely you'll be home on the weekends. But all my OTR guys over the road, you're just going to be over the road. You be out for 3 weeks, be able to get home for 4 or 5 days. That's the time that I took. And that's good. You be out here, you getting money. But, you got to take a chance. You got to step out there. You got to see what's available for you. You got to call up. You do your research. But it's definitely opportunities in this trucking thing. It's definitely opportunities out here. I don't never have to worry about finding a job, never. And that's the biggest thing, especially where I come from. There's not a whole lot of opportunity. You know what I'm saying? So this is one way that I'll share out there for the people who don't know. And don't even be intimidated about, oh, it's a big truck and all this stuff like that. Listen, I didn't know nothing about driving truck. Didn't know how to shift. Never had a car with a stick shift. None of that. So they teach you everything. How to read a map, all that. They have GPSs available. You know what I'm saying? I have a GPS that I run off of. But once you get comfortable with the truck and your trainer shows you how to back up and all this stuff, you'll have it, man. It's just like driving a car. It's just like driving a car. You just once you learn all of that, there's other things once you learn, but that's just the basics. Learning how to back up and get your timing down, knowing when you gotta, and being on time for loads. That's the main thing. But, that's pretty much it for right now that I can think of. Listen, man, y'all can hit me up, ask me any kind of questions, even if you talk to somebody, just, run it by me. Y'all can share stuff with me that I don't know, and I can share some stuff that y'all may not know or whatever. But until then, I'm out. About to go out here and bust out a couple sets, get this body right, healthy, hustle plus muscle equals success. I'm out.